Good, y'all? It's Wavy M Sheep and Cattle. We're down here getting some fence posts set up, some temporary fencing. As y'all can see, we got some pretty rough terrain. This is some previously sprayed stuff gonna come behind the cows, but still trying to figure out the paddock size and stuff. Got some beautiful scenery down here. Check this out, y'all. This is right, we have a pond right here. It's dried right now, but after we move the cows in here, we're gonna go ahead and start string lining to put this timeless fence up and get that started so we can get a perimeter fence around the pond pasture. But you can see some spraying there done before. Gotta come back here, like I said, behind them. Still figuring out paddock size. Our pastures kind of vary, I guess, in nutritional quality through grasses. Hey! Hey! Got some more down there. This is the paddock we just moved them from. Really liking this, y'all. We took, I'd say just about enough off the top. All the way across there. There's a few they didn't take the top off of, but this is pretty good to me. I'm liking what we did in this size paddock. Not the best paddock. I came in here and mowed because I'm gonna get those timeless fence posts in. But I'd say that's not too bad. They were in here since this morning, and I know that I need to get something better than doing this, but if y'all are wondering what I'm running as far as the charger, it's a S1000. It's a speed right, and I'm running it at the top strand, so that way it's not very many joules. I think it's like a 1.2 joule or 1 joule, and so that way it doesn't short out anywhere. But we got them here in an evening move. This is about 200 long, I believe, rough estimate 80 to 100 wide. Definitely not over 100, so it's a pretty long, narrow stretch. I'm kind of shooting for this. I'm gonna try leave them in here for a day, check their condition, and see if I like this size or not. I know it's not gonna be a fixed size. We're obviously gonna have to adjust, but if we could get a rough estimate on that, I could come back and, fine tune it a little more. But really, my goal right now is to just improve the quality of the pastures in these tight rotations, and then to be able to follow up and spray, like as y'all can see, like how the grass kind of comes up almost flush. But if they hadn't trampled it, it would have been about flush with that plant. So I wanted to take enough to where it's less than flush, so I could come back and spray over it, and then just spread their manure throughout the paddock. And so this pond pasture needs to be improved big time. As you all could see, it's kind of hard with this one right there, but this pasture kind of got away whenever I was in school. But we'll get it back. We'll continue spraying, come back and shred the old stuff in the spring, make sure it's dead, and just continue to monitor the body condition of these cattle and also the manure quality. So that's another thing I'm looking into now as well. And so far so good. Honestly, a few are liquidy, but we'll continue working on that. And obviously some of the moms are gonna have, with the calf on them, Gonna be a little less body condition than we'd like, but like I said, y'all, this is the last paddock right here. The previous one we just moved them from, and they took the tops off of that. Very nice. And this is the other side in comparison. So that's a good thing right there. And I would say, well, the lowest spots are going to be where I mowed to put those timeless fence posts. But other than that, I mean, they took it down how I like, honestly. I would say they did pretty good in this size. But we'll try out this size paddock now. Got the Broncos on here in this corner. Beautiful, like gap right here in between the pasture and the brush. And this is from the last paddock. You can see the line. Trying to kind of keep them out of the brush right here. Obviously give them shade. They have shade in this paddock, but it doesn't come, I guess, in this stretch right here. But as y'all could see, we got this thick piece right here. I'm gonna come through and kind of chainsaw some of this through, so I could kind of, next time we come back, there's like an alleyway to run fence through. But other than that, y'all, on the to-do list, we got those timeless fence posts. Now it's a little too late probably, but tomorrow, sometime in the afternoon, I'm gonna go ahead and come back and stretch that out, get those post markings, and I'm gonna run about 35-foot spacings on them. But other than that, y'all, so far so good with the rotating. One of the horn cows, that black one, she's gotten her horns wrapped up in this already. That's kind of been one of the problems, and I just saw her down there, so I kind of shoot her away. But other than that, y'all, all is well, and we'll keep y'all updated on this. Gonna try to complete a whole rotation around the pond pasture with no perimeter fence. Not saying it's the best way to do it by any means, but you know, if you want it bad enough, you'll make a way until we get this perimeter fence around. And it'll run down here all the way to the back, and then we have a perimeter fence there that's net wire. But I appreciate it if y'all have watched it this far in the video. Y'all like and subscribe. God bless y'all. I pray that y'all have a good week. Bye, y'all.